Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And hello friends, it's Debsy. And the place to be, it's Debsy. Ooh, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey everybody. So I'm back. I'm doing a large video dump this weekend. I missed you guys. And I really did miss making these videos. I love just being creative and talking to you guys. I know you guys can't talk back to me, except you can in the comments. So let's now jet off to visit the ladies of Beverly Hills. So today we're going to round up and wrap up this week's episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I thought I would get a little fancy for today. I got this at a chic boutique called I believe you pronounce it Walmarte. And my earrings. Ooh, look. Ooh, okay. Don't look at him. Don't look at her. If you don't look at her, she won't bother you. Okay, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let's get right into it. Kyle was having a Christmas party this week. And one of the guests at the party was the icon herself, the Scream Queen herself, Miss Jamie Lee Curtis. And it killed me when on the screen they put Jamie Lee Curtis and then they put Kyle's friend. Girl, she's not Kyle's friend. She is Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm gonna tell you what, I will say this. Listen, I get it that in Hollywood you have to always, take care of your looks, and everybody's always trying to, appear younger than they are. Jamie Lee Curtis looks fantastic. Anybody that wants to fight me on it, go ahead. Jamie Lee Curtis looked phenomenal. Dorit and Diana were seated across from each other. Dorit was asking quietly about how the lunch with Sutton went. And Diana, who, y'all know I can't stand Diana Jenkins. Sorry, don't like her. She was saying about how I had to go home and scrub myself because, quote, she offends my space. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Because that woman offends my space every Wednesday night. Please get rid of her. Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen is not going to watch this. Please get rid of her. Kyle and Crystal and Diana were then a little bit later on, were in another room and they were talking. Kyle had brought up the fact that that Crystal had mentioned something about her ED. Now I'm just going to let you know, trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about ED. I'm going to be talking about ED in this video just because it was brought up. Crystal had brought it up. Well, Kyle had brought it up, and they were talking about it. Kyle had asked her about her ED, and Crystal was talking about it. Now the thing, and Diane was there, and Diane was okay with it. Kyle had brought it up because in the past she had mentioned that like 4 years ago in an episode, she had mentioned that she herself, when she was younger and she was in the business, she had suffered through ED as well. Now, my question though, what is the real difference? Why is it okay for Kyle to bring up her ED, her struggles with it, and it's okay, but when Sutton brings up the fact that she had 2 miscarriages, it's trying to make it all about herself. I just don't understand that at all. Make it make sense for me. I don't know. They all joined each other in the room again, and Sutton had once again apologized for how she came off. She had said, maybe I'll take 95% of the blame. And she had apologized again. And this time it looks like they might try to be civil. I don't know. But once again, listen, Sutton Strack is not going to see this. Please, Sutton, please do not apologize to this woman anymore. Please do not try to make fetch happen with her. She is, listen, I'm going to say this right now. Cover your ears if you don't want to hear it, earmuffs. But she's a bitch. I don't like her. She's a bitch. Moving on. Rinna was talking to Erica. It was let loose that they both had COVID. Erica had said that Tom calls her a lot. Sometimes he's lucid and he's with it. Sometimes he is not. She'd also stated that if they get divorced, that she has to pay him alimony because he has nothing left. So she's perfectly fine with him not being divorced. And the only thing that I got out of that was sometimes he's with it, sometimes he's not. Listen, I thought he had to be put in a conservatorship with his brother being conservator because he was just completely out there and he couldn't do anything. So which is it? I don't know. But I mean, him being in this conservatorship, it's protecting him because in all of these lawsuits, I mean, as much as I don't like Erica is going to be saddled with a lot of debt. Everybody else is going to pay. He's in this conservatorship. He's done paying. He lived, as Emily D. Baker said in the past, he lived his best life for 80 some years. Now he's in this assisted living. He doesn't have to worry about anything. He doesn't have to worry about paying anything back. He didn't have anything. And they can't go after him because he's in a conservatorship. So listen, it's bullshit. So let me say it again. Moving on. Next we go to, now listen, Diana was talking with Diana and her fiance Asher and a party planner. We're talking about having decorating for her party. Diana Jenkins' house has all of the charm of a partially open funeral casket. It does not, it very well could be child friendly. It doesn't appear to be child friendly to me. Child proof, It does. It's dark and it's brooding, and it's miserable, just like its owner. So they are going to be having a party. Not going to say anything else about Diana. Don't like her. And now, finally, we got some humor in the form of Kathy Hilton. Please and thank you. Because from what I understand, this season there's going to be a lot of drama surrounding Kathy and Rinna. However, I'm going to tell you, instantly as soon as I saw her, my mood lifted. But listen, I'm going to tell you, Hallmark can straight up suck it. Hallmark Christmas movies can suck it. If you want tips on how to decorate, in Hallmark Christmas movies, always the decoration is like chef's kiss, but hand to God. Listen, if you want somebody to decorate, Kathy damn Hilton. Every room has a different theme and a different theme of Christmas tree. Love it, and love it. Some takeaways from this. Kathy Hilton is every single person's elderly parents dealing with technology. So she has Kyle over. They have lunch. They have baked potatoes. What would you put on a baked potato? I myself would put cream cheese. I would put butter, cream cheese, bacon, and broccoli. Listen, and more cheese. Hashtag that's why I'm fat. What did they put on it? She put on like a half a pound of caviar. So they had caviar. Kyle was like, how can you make a meal out of a baked potato? But come on over to my house and you'll see. You'll see a baked potato that has enough calories for 3 days. So there we go. She then also let us know that someone peed on her sofa, and Kyle, which made me think, wait, was Amber Heard over there? Kyle asked, was it one of your dogs? And she says, no, there's just pee on the sofa and the floors. We finally got to meet the person who is, who last year was referred to as the lady. Last year when the ladies were going away to, I believe it was like San Diego, and Kathy Hilton forgot her purse at home, and she had to call home, and she was like, talk to the lady. Well, the lady. So we got to meet the lady. So that is what I needed. I needed Kathy Hilton. I needed some humor. Thank you, Kathy Hilton. Please keep bringing Kathy back. It's what we need. Next and the last thing of the night was Diana Jenkins' holiday party. She comes out. Thank goodness. I'm going to say, thank God she actually decided to cover up the girls, because every day that you see her at her house, she has her chitty bang bangs hanging out like, like it's family night at strip club. I don't know. So thankfully she was covered up. She was, however, wearing what to me appeared to be a beaded or glittered hefty trash bag. I'm sure it probably cost $10 million. So there we go. She did. She covered up her chitty bang bangs. So happy for that. So everybody was there. Everybody was there except for Sutton and Dorit. Both of them had COVID. So Erica, Garcelle, and Crystal, this is the part that, so this is the part. So Erica, it's a holiday party. Erica, of course, is drinking. Erica, Garcelle, and Crystal start talking about Crystal's ED, her eating disorder. And once again, trigger, going to talk about it. So if you are triggered, please don't listen to this part. But they were talking about it. Erica was asking questions. And then Erica says that something like, have you tried laxatives? Yeah. She actually told someone who is struggling with an eating disorder about laxatives. So Garcelle was like, in her confessional, she walked away, but in her confessional, she was like, did she just do that? Did she really just tell Crystal to try laxatives? Are you kidding me? It's fucked up. So that was where it was left. And it just said to be continued. So next week they are going to be, they're going to be talking about this, as well they should, because that's messed up. That's all kinds of messed up. So I hope everybody enjoyed this discussion on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. If you watched, please let me know what you thought about the episode. And get this, who knows, next week maybe I might continue dressing up for this chic portion of my day. Woo! So everybody, I know I've told you this before, but I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure to put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world. We all need it. Please stay safe. If you're someplace in the country where it is hot as balls, please stay cool and hydrate often. And I will see you guys later. Thank you. Bye, guys.